Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 29th of August. This session will be very interesting, so do pay attention till the end as you will be learning multiple things. Let's start. Ministry of Defence has recently signed a contract with which organization for the acquisition of 5 indigenously built fleet support ships. So it is your HSL, that is your Hindustan Shipyards Limited. This is located in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, right? And recently it was your Ministry of Defence that has recently signed a contract with HSL, and it is to build 5 indigenously built fleet support ships, correct? And this is for Indian Navy, and the worth here of this contract is around 19,000 crore rupees approximately. This FSS, that is your fleet support ship, this will be built with a length of 225 meters and a width of 32 meters. It will have a displacement of 44,000 tons. This will be deployed for restocking ships at sea with fuel, water, ammunition and stores, etc. The fleet support ships that are signed with carry a cargo of almost 25,000 tons, and these vessels, these fleet support ships will be built indigenously, that is under Atmanirbhar Bharat. Correct? So coming back, it is your Ministry of Defence that signed a contract or with HSL, that is your Hindustan Shipyards Limited, that is in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, and it is to build 5 such fleet support ships, and the worth here is 19,000 crore rupees. Here you can see these are your fleet support ships, and 5 such will be built. Correct? Next, which ministry released a report on 6 cents on minor irrigation scheme? So it is Ministry of Jal Shakti, right? They have recently released a report on the 6th cents on minor irrigation scheme. This report provides a detailed information about various parameters of this project in India. The report will be useful for planners, researchers, agriculture and groundwater scientists that are concerned with the development of irrigation and agriculture economy of India. So the right option here is Ministry of Jal Shakti. Next, as you can see, this was Ministry of Jal Shakti that has launched this 6th edition of the 6th census on minor irrigation scheme. Next, how many new countries will be joining BRICS recently? So remember, how many new countries are joining BRICS now? A total of 6 new members will be joining BRICS. Right now there are 5 members in BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And now six more members will be joining BRICS. That has been official, and the total number here will become 11 in BRICS. Correct? Then remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited South Africa from 22nd to 24th of August. This was a 3-day annual BRICS, and it was the fifth BRICS meeting. Now the question can be asked is that the fifth edition of the BRICS meeting was held in which country? It was held in South Africa. Right? Then remember, this BRICS theme was held under the theme that is BRICS and Africa Partnership for Mutually Agreed Growth, Sustainable Development and Inclusive Multilateralism. Correct? Then apart from this, remember, the important thing becomes that where was this held? Location is important. So it was the South Africa where the 15th edition of this BRICS summit was held. Correct? Next is, and this is an important question, do pay attention, who has been honored with the Greece Grand Cross of the Order of Honor? So Grand Cross of the Order of Honor, this is the Greece's award, alright? And who was honored with this? Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi, when he was on a one-day visit to Greece on 25th of August. He was honored by this Grand Cross of the Order of Honor. Correct? This marks the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first ever visit to Greece in 40 years, right? And it was Indira Gandhi that was the last Indian Prime Minister that visited Greece in 1983. Correct? And he became the first Indian to be honored with this title, that is, or with this award, that is Grand Cross of the Order of Honor. Right? Next, here you can see Prime Minister Narendra Modi was on his one-day visit to Greece on 25th of August, and there he was honored with this title, that is the Grand Honor of the Order of Greece. Next, exercise Bright Star 23 will be held at what location? So remember this exercise Bright Star, this is a biennial multilateral tri-service exercise. Correct? As it is a tri-service exercise, that means all the forces, that is Indian Air Force, Navy and Army, all of them took part in this exercise. Right? This exercise is scheduled to be held in Egypt, and that is the question being asked here, that what is the location where this Bright Star is being held? So it is being held in Egypt. It was started on 27th of August and it will be carrying till 16th of September. Then the question asked here is, or location it has been done. The next thing, remember that this is for the first time that India Air Force will be participating in this exercise. Right? That is your exercise Bright Star 2023. Correct? Indian Air Force contingent will consist of 5 MiG-29, 2 IL-78 and 2 C-130 aircrafts. Correct? Also, IAF transport aircraft will also provide airlift to approximately 150 personnel from the Indian Army. Then this exercise will also see the participation of the contingents from the USA, Saudi Arabia, Greece and Qatar. So this exercise Bright Star, is being held in Egypt, and it is for the first time that Indian Air Force will be taking part in this exercise. Here you can see exercise Bright Star. It was a maiden multilateral exercise of Indian Air Force held in Egypt from 27th to September to 16th or 27th August to 27th of September. And this is for the first time that Indian Air Force is participating in this exercise Bright Star 23. Next, Government of Canada hosted 7th Assembly of the Global Environment Facility from August 22 to 26, 2023 in Vancouver, Canada. So remember, it is your Government of Canada and they have hosted the 7th Assembly of the Global Environment Facility, that is in Vancouver. I repeat, we are talking about Global Environment Facility, right? And this is the 7th Assembly of this Global Environment Facility that was hosted by the Government of Canada in Vancouver. Right, it was from 22nd to 26th of August, and the assembly gathered environmental leaders from 185 countries. On 24th of August, the Global Environment Facility launched a new global biodiversity framework designed to mobilize and accelerate investment for the conservation and sustainability of the wild species and ecosystems globally. So remember, this was the 7th assembly of the Global Environment Facility that was held in where it was held in Vancouver, Canada. Right? Next. Next is DBS Bank and MapTrasco has partnered to complete the first live EBL transaction between India and Singapore. I repeat, DBS Bank, right? And they have collaborated with MapTrasco, a Singapore-based commodities trader, and they have completed the first ever live transaction of electronic bills of lading, that is EBL, for shipment between Singapore and India. So direct question will be asked that which are the two organizations that tied up together for the first ever live transaction of this electric bill of lading for shipments. It was between India and Singapore. So which are these two organizations? DBS Bank and MapTrasco Limited. Correct? Then next, remember, this with this shipment or the transaction was completed under the trade trust framework. Then with this first shipment, between business in Singapore and India can now access the benefits of the trade trust network via their preferred trade trust enabled partners. Correct? Next, Yes Bank partnered with Zaggle to launch a cooperative credit card. Important. So it is your Yes Bank. They have launched a co-branded corporate credit card that was named Yes Bank Zaggle Corporate Credit Card. It is in partnership with Zaggle, a spend management platform, and it is to empower the businesses to redefine their corporate payments, expenditure management, and cash flow optimization. So coming back, remember, it is Yes Bank that has partnered with Zaggle to launch a corporate credit card. This card will facilitate businesses in bringing greater cost effectiveness by facilitating integration with Zaggle's Zetix, that is a spend management and analytics platform that will allow corporates to optimize their cash outflows. Right? Then remember, Zaggle also collaborated with Yes Bank for prepaid cards in 2016 before RBI initiated restructuring in 2019. So coming back, Yes Bank, they have partnered with Zaggle to launch a corporate credit card. Next, LIC tied up with Saraswat Cooperative Bank to sell LIC products under Bansurance. I repeat, LIC, they have tied up with Mumbai, Maharashtra headquarters Saraswat Cooperative Bank, that is India's largest urban cooperative bank, to increase the distribution of life insurance products through the Bansurance channel. Citizens and customers of Saraswat Bank can now purchase LIC products directly through the Saraswat Bank. LIC, being the premier insurer of India, has insurance products for all the segments of society, from annuity, unit linked insurance plans, and term insurance to saving plans. So coming back, LIC, they tied up with Saraswat Cooperative Bank to sell the LIC products under Bansurance, and we have discussed multiple times what is a Bansurance. When a bank and an insurance company ties up together and the insurance company sell their insurance products to the customers of the bank. Next is Emerson Mnangagwa has been re-elected as the president for the second term of Zimbabwe African National Union. I repeat, or we can say Emerson Mnangagwa, who has been appointed as the or re-appointed as the president of Zimbabwe. Correct? He is from the Zimbabwe African National Union. He secured 52.6% of the vote against his opponent, and he is also known as the crocodile for his ruthlessness. Right? So he has become the president of Zimbabwe, Emerson Mnangagwa, and he will be in this position for 5 years. Remember this also. Next, GRSE, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with Dampo Group for building commercial ships. I repeat, the Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited of Kolkata, West Bengal, they recently signed a memorandum of understanding with VS Dampo Holdings Private Limited for building commercial vehicles. Important, take a note of it. Right? For building commercial vehicles, GRSE They recently signed a memorandum of understanding with VS Dampo Holdings Private Limited. This vessel will be built at 3 shipyards of the Dampo Group that include 2 in Goa and 1 in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. It marks the GRSE's first attempt to build commercial vessels. Correct? Important, take a note. Next. Next is Kunlavut Vitisdran has won the men's single title at the Badminton World Federation World Championship 2023. I repeat, Kunlavut Vitisdran of Thailand and Ansi Young, and she is for women. Kunlavut is for men. Correct? So Kunlavut of Thailand has won the men's World BWF World Championship, and if we are talking about women, Ansi Young of South Korea has won the women's single title in the Badminton World Federation World Championship 2023. This BWF World Championship was held in Denmark. It was from 21st to 27th of August, and India's HS Pranay has won the bronze medal in the men's single at the BWF World Championship. So remember, which medal did India won here? So India won third position or bronze medal in this BWF World Championship 2023 that was held in Denmark. Next is who won the gold medal at the World Athletics Championship in javelin throw. So the player associated with javelin throw is Neeraj Chopra. Correct. This was the 19th edition of the World Athletics Championship. This was held at Budapest. Correct. And it was from 19th to 27th of August. Correct. And he recently won gold medal here. Apart from this, remember Parul Chaudhary. She finished 11th in the final of the women's 300 or 3000 steeplechase. Then apart from this, Jaswin Aldrin finished 11th in the men's long jump with the final jump of 7.77 meter. And Neeraj Chopra has won gold medal here in the World Athletics Championship that was held in Budapest, Hungary. Next, here you can see he is Neeraj Chopra and he is from Haryana. Next, Obituary, eminent Indian English poet Jayanta Mahapatra has recently passed away. I repeat, eminent Indian English poet Jayanta Mahapatra has recently passed away. He was the first recipient of Sahitya Academy Award for English poetry. He passed away in Cuttack, Odisha. He was born on 22nd of October in 1928 in Cuttack, Odisha only, and recently he passed away. Next is state news. Recently, Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has launched the expansion of breakfast scheme for all the Tamil Nadu government school students. This is important, take a note of it, that recently we know that a breakfast scheme similar to that of a midday meal was launched by Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu M.K. Stalin, right? It is for the students of Tamil Nadu, correct? So here this scheme, that is for free breakfast scheme to all state run primary schools from class 1 to 5th. With this scheme, Tamil Nadu became the first state in India to provide free breakfast to the students in all the government schools. The scheme was inaugurated at a government school in the birthplace of M. Karunanidhi, who is the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and DMK patriarch. So coming back, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated the expansion of the state government's free breakfast scheme to all. Here, nearly 17 lakh students across approximately 31,000 government schools in the state will be benefited from this extension of the scheme. For this initiative, a sum of 404 crore rupees has been already allocated. Correct? So remember one more thing, Tamil Nadu was the first to introduce midday meal in 1922. Correct? And it was in Tamil Nadu. Remember this is also an important question. So friends, these are your some important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to one-liner revision. Ministry of Defence signed to contract to acquire 5 indigenously built FSS from HSL worth 19,000 crore rupees. Ministry of Jal Shakti released a report on the 6th census on minor irrigation scheme. Highlights of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to South Africa. It was during the 15th edition of the BRICS Summit. This was held in South Africa, and now 6 new members will be added to the BRICS, that is from 5 to 11. PM Modi visit to Greece, and PM Modi was honored with the Greece's Grand Cross of the Order of Honor. Then exercise Bright Star 23, maiden multilateral exercise of Indian Air Force was held in Egypt from August 27 to September 16. Government of Canada hosted the 7th Assembly of the Global Environment Facility from August 22 to 26 in Vancouver, Canada. DBS Bank and MapTrasco, they have partnered to complete the first live EBL transaction between India and Singapore. Yes Bank, they have partnered with Zaggle to launch cooperative credit card. LIC, they tied up with Saraswat Cooperative Bank to sell LIC products under Bansurance. Emerson Mnangagwa has been re-elected as the president as the second term of Zimbabwe. Then GRSE, they signed an MOU with Tempo Group for building commercial ships, and this is for the first time they will be building commercial ships. Then Kunlavut has won the men's single title at the BWF World Championship 2023, and NC Young of South Korea won the women's single title. Then Neeraj Chopra has won the gold medal in the World Athletics Championship 2023 held in Budapest, Hungary. Then eminent Indian English poet Jayanta Mahapatra recently passed away. Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has launched the expansion of the breakfast scheme for all Tamil Nadu government school students. So these are your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's move to some revision current affairs. Let's start. First is Trinetra. This was launched by which organization? First of all, remember what is this Trinetra? Trinetra is a comprehensive security system, right? Remember, this is a security system that was launched by CDOT, right? That is your, what is CDOT stands for? CDOT is your Center for Development of Telematics, correct? So CDOT on their 40th foundation day, that was on 25th of August, has launched this comprehensive security system, that is Trinetra, right? This was launched on their 40th foundation day, and this event was inaugurated by Devsina Chauhan. Correct? Important. This is a comprehensive security system launched by CDOT. Correct? Then if we talk about CDOT, who's the chief executive officer here? Rajkumar Upadhyay. Headquarter, it is in New Delhi. When was it established? It was in 1984 that this was established. Next, G20 TIIM was held in which city of India? First of all, what is TIIM? TIIM stands for Trade and Investor Ministers Meeting. I repeat, Trade and Investment Ministers Meeting. This G20 TIIM was held under the India's G20 presidency. Correct. Now the question asked here is that where was this held? So this meeting was held in Jaipur, Rajasthan, that is also known as the Pink City of India. Right. Then this meeting was led by Union Minister Piyush Goyal. The first deliverable, or we can say this meeting concluded with the finalization and adoption of the G20 trade and investment outcome. There were some key documents and some key points that you need to remember here during this. First among them was that involved a high level principles for digitizing the trade documents, right? That we should focus on digitization of these trade documents. And if you remember, the government of India is also pushing for the greener economy so that we can release or reduce the use of paper into various segments, and we will be seeing that in future everything will be digitized and there will be no use of paper in different sectors in India, not just in India but globally. Then Jaipur call for action, do remember this? This was issued to improve the MSME conditions, right? Jaipur call for action, it was used or it was issued to improve the MSME information access, to plan for the International Trade Center in Geneva, Switzerland, to upgrade the global trade help desk, to address MSME's information gap with the consultation from the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development as well as WTO. So remember this Jaipur call for action, this was adopted during the G20 TIIM meeting that was held in the Pink City of India, that is Jaipur, Rajasthan. Then the third is G20 generic mapping framework for global value chains was also endorsed. Correct. Then apart from this, sharing of best practices on the mutual recognition agreements for professional services, right? Then if we talk about G20, India is having the presidency for 2023. Vasudev Kutumbakam is the theme here, and 19 countries comprises of this G20, and G20 members represent around 85% of the global GDP and 75% of the global trade. Next, which ministry has announced the launch of Smart India Hackathon 2023? So remember, which among the following, first of all, tell me which ministry launched this Smart India Hackathon? And it is a hackathon, that means various teams participated in this hackathons, and the best team with the best solution of the use case provided by the ministry has won it. So it is our Ministry of Education, right? They have announced the launch of the Smart India Hackathon 2023, right? This was the 6th edition of Smart India Hackathon of 2023. Then this is supported by the participation of 26 central ministries, 6 state ministries and 4 industry partners. Apart from this, remember here, this hackathon is a nationwide initiative to provide students with a platform to solve some of the pressing problems we face in our daily life. That means a use case or a problem statement, not use case, a problem statement will be provided to here to the teams, and solution for these problem statement will be provided by various teams, and the best solution to this problem statement will be winning this hackathon. And this is not just in a single segment, right? In various other sectors, in various other departments, you can go and organize these hackathons. Then it is a kind of a brainstorming session also, and you come up with various ideas that how can we proceed further, right? Then this will include a culture of product innovation and a mindset of problem solving. Then this competition, as we said, it is a Smart India Hackathon. It is for school students. Smart India Hackathon for junior, right? Then Smart India Hackathon for senior. For junior, it is for class 6 to 12th, and for senior, it is for higher education institute, that is your for graduate students, college going students and etc. Right? Then the theme, if we discuss here, it is based on various themes: agriculture, food tech, blockchain, cyber security, clean and green technology, heritage, healthcare, renewable energy, sustainable energy, robotics, drones, smart education, AI, transport, etc. Then participants can choose their problems from the collection of 239 problem statements, including 182 software challenges and 57 hardware challenges. Then, as we just saw, this was the 6th edition of this Smart India Hackathon. When was the first ever edition of this Smart India Hackathon held? It was in 2017, right? Next, UPI Chalega 3.0. First of all, what is UPI? Unified Payment Interface. It was launched by NPCI, that is your National Payment Corporation of India. The next thing, remember, recently UPI Chalega 3.0 was launched, right? It was launched by NPCI, correct? And it is a safety awareness campaign developed in collaboration with various payment ecosystem, and the campaign aims here to promote secure, easy and instant mode of payment. This is the theme here. You can say that what is the theme on which UPI Chalega 3.0 was launched? It was a security awareness campaign, and the theme on which it was launched is secure, easy and instant mode of payment. Then this is a dedicated microsite, right? And it has been created to provide a comprehensive resource hub. In 2020, UPI Chalega campaign was launched. That is the first edition was launched in 2020, and now in 2023 it was the 3rd edition of it was launched. And the main aim here is to drive UPI adoption and the safe usage through various enhancing brand awareness activities of UPI. And we are seeing that even the sellers, small sellers in India, those who sell vegetables, they are also using UPI, and this signifies the success of UPI that has achieved by India, right? Not just India, we will be seeing multiple countries globally, they are using this UPI for the mode of payment because it is a very secure and easy mode of payment. It is a cashless mode of payment. You can easily transfer money from one bank account to another bank account. Next, India's first AI school was launched where? So remember, India's first artificial intelligence school was launched in the state of Kerala, and it was in Trivandrum, Kerala, where this India's first artificial intelligence school was launched. Then this was inaugurated by former President of India Ramnath Kovind. Important. Next thing, remember, this AI school was created by iLearning Engines. This iLearning Engines, ILE, this is a USA based company, and they have collaborated with Vedic eSchool. They have collaborated with Vedic eSchool, right, which was managed, and now it was recently With the collaboration of these two, they have launched this artificial intelligence school. Here you will be saying that classes between 8 to 12 will be benefiting from this AI school facility. This curriculum will include various use of artificial intelligence, that how can we improve artificial intelligence, what are the use cases of artificial intelligence, how can students use AI to make their learning more effective. Correct? And this will be based on NEP 2020. So the important fact that you need to remember here is India's first artificial intelligence school was launched where? It was launched in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Next is your homework section. First, which is the first country to successfully land on the south pole of the moon? Second, who is the head of the steering committee formed to draft the national curriculum framework for school education? Third, which institution developed the Astra indigenously air-to-air missile? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends, and I want to see maximum participation of the students in this homework section. And if you find the session, do like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. Doing this will motivate me to make better content for you in the long run. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.